So I'm going to talk about healing sound frequencies and how to use them. Now, using tones to repair our body, to get actually memories out of our cell, is a wonderful practice to do. And the sounds that I'm going to talk about today are available on YouTube, tons and tons and tons of them. And you could put them when you're sleeping, maybe when you're meditating in the background, when you're doing dishes, when you're cooking. It doesn't matter. But some of this is some very deep healing at the cellular DNA level. So what I suggest is when you listen to this, make sure you drink a lot of water to process all this energy that you're generating and releasing, and also stretch. Make sure you stretch so that energy doesn't get stuck anywhere. And these are, I think, just fabulous things. I had, with one of them recently, I was cooking and I burnt myself. So, okay, dealt with that burnt. Then a few nights later, I was making myself a cup of tea before I went to bed, and kind of without thinking, as I'm waiting for it to steep, I stuck my fingers on the glass top of my stove. So it hurt. So I ran outside. I kept an aloe plant because I burned myself cooking a lot. And so I put the aloe plant on. I stuck my fingers under tepid water for 10 minutes, put the aloe on again, bandaged them up, and I put on one of the tones I'm going to talk about today. I held an amethyst crystal and just sent healing energy to my fingers, asking the cells to get back to normal with this frequency in the background for about half an hour. When I woke up in the morning, there were no burns. So this helps. There's another sound we'll talk about that if you have trouble sleeping, you'll put it on, it will put you in the deepest sleep. And when I use it, very vivid dreams. So let's go ahead and let's talk about different kinds of sounds you can use. The first is Tibetan Sound Bowls. And you can buy one, like this is my own little one, or again, on YouTube. There are tons of them with all kinds of frequencies, and just put it in the background. Maybe if you're having a rough day and you want to unwind, these tones are very powerful. So I'm going to put one here right now for you. This could clear any energy in a room. It helps stabilize your meridians, which go through our body. It's calming, and there's also health benefits to these. So Tibetan Sound Bowls is one way to use the healing frequency. Now, I also want to say, if there's something medically wrong with you, of course, you want to go to your doctor, get the test, whatever is necessary, but this is possibly something to complement that. So next, I'm going to talk about Solfeggio Frequencies. And these are from the Gregorian chants. They have been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. And what they have, they just use 6 tones instead of 12. And there's different tones, which I'm going to go over, the different frequencies, but they bring blessings. They bring harmony, healing, and miracles into your life. And what's interesting, they are based on mathematics. Now, these are, it's a sacred geometry healing cards that go into a wonderful explanation about the Solfeggio frequencies. There's also cards here about other things too, but sometimes if I'm not sure what frequency I want or need, I'll pick a card and I'll think, okay, that's the one. But the first card shows all the different frequencies. If you can see it on this card, put this down here. Shows all the different frequencies. And what's interesting, the mathematics about it, they're Hertz sounds, Hz. So they all go up by 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. So the first one is, say, 174. Then the second is 285. So they all go up until you get in the 900s by 1, 1, 1. Also, if you take all the frequencies out to a single digit, they're either 3, 6, or 9. And that card explains it. So it's really pretty amazing things. So now let me go over the different frequencies, and some of them are connected to a sound. So it could amplify this if you repeat the sound while you're listening to the frequency. And again, you can find all these frequencies on YouTube in different videos. So the first is 174 hertz. Now that is not associated with a sound, but that's a natural anesthetic for pain. So if you're feeling some pain in your body, put that in the background. Another one is 396. This is the sound ut, U-T, and it's to liberate you. It's to go from grief to joy, to release fear, to release any guilt, to go from fear to love. So if you're trying to do that type of transformation, 396. And you might want to jot these down, get a pen and pencil, pause the video if you need to. The next one I'm going to talk about is 417 hertz. And that is re, the sound, R-E, re. And that's for change. It's change, and it cleanses any traumatic experience. And it's, when we have trauma, we actually hold it in our cells. So this 417 will actually help release it at a cellular level. And that's why I said it's important to stretch and drink a lot of water to allow that energy to flow through your body. The next is 528 hertz, and that's me, M-I, my, M-I. And that's for transformation and miracles. It's the key of love, and that actually helps restructure your DNA. Next is 639 hertz, and that sound is Fa, F-A, and that's for connecting with relationships, heal relationship, and bonds for relationship. So that's a really good one too. The next, 741 hertz, and that's Sol, S-O-L is the sound, and that's for expression. Self-expression. So if you're trying to do a creative project, you're writing, singing, poetry, put 741 hertz in the background. And the last one I'll talk about today is 852 hertz, and that's La, L-A, and that's for intuition, and that brings us back to God. So if you have answers that you're asking for God, connecting with the divine, it's 852. So I'd love to know if these work for you. It's amazing. Oh, I wanted to mention too, the 417 is really good if you're having trouble sleeping. 417 hertz if you're having trouble sleeping. And again, you can find all these on different channels on YouTube. Try them, write in the comments, let me know how it goes. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Sending you lots of love and light. Till next time.